Coming up on Point Blank,
we're covering Grammys drama, latest fashion faux pas, and more during Hot Topics.
Caroline's back covering Grammy's fashion hits, and we're showcasing a new diversity initiative on campus that you won't want to miss.
And a point of view you definitely have to tune in for. It's time to roll.
welcome back to Point Blank. I'm Akita.
I'm Bethany.
I'm Mitch.
And I'm Onasia. Let's get right to Hot Topics. So, you already know the Grammys popped off this past Sunday and there was too much tea to spill, so let's get right to it, gotta run through. So, first, Ariana Grande did not attend after tweeting. I'm dead, Bethany. After tweeting, I've kept my mouth shut, but now you're lying about me. I can pull together a performance overnight, and you know that, Ken. It was when my creativity and self-expression was stifled by you that I decided not to attend. I hope the show is exactly what you want it to be and more. So what do you guys think about that?
Okay, I'm gonna go first. Thank you.
I was gonna say that.
Thank you, next.
Thank you, next. That's right.
Overused.
Anyways, I am sad that she wasn't able to attend, and the reason why, because they didn't want her to perform Seven Rings, which is a very popular song, so I understand she wanted to stand up for what she believed in, but I have to say, I really enjoyed the episode. Like, I really enjoyed the Grammys. I think it was one of the best they've had in a long time. Alicia Keys hosting, my queen, all the performances. I could have done without J-Lo, a Latino, performing a Motown tribute. Latina, that's right, I apologize. But, like, I love J-Lo. I think they could have picked someone else, but overall, it was a great show.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, Ariana Grande won the first ever pop vocal album award, so she kind of missed an award there. But also, like, Nicki Minaj also has come out supporting her. She revealed on Beats Radio that she's had an experience, and that's why she feels like she hasn't won at the Grammys because of this producer. So obviously, there's an issue with this producer. What else happened at the Grammys?
Well, also, Cardi B, my queen, made history by becoming the first solo woman to win Best Rap Album. Lauryn Hill actually won before that, but she was a part of the Fugees, so it wasn't really counted for that. But she had to defend her win for some reason after some online critics labeled her as undeserving.
That's so annoying.
It's so...
You can tell, like, no matter what your thoughts on Cardi B are, whether you like her, whether you don't, you cannot say that she has not busted her tail and that she did not deserve that album because or that win because she totally did.
Say,
Yeah.
Luke,
Yeah.
you can't.
Oh my
If
gosh.
you wanted to.
No.
I do. Okay,
Yeah.
I do understand people being upset their artist not winning because I am guilty. In 2010, when Justin lost against Esperanza Spalding, I was very upset and said that she didn't deserve it.
Oh, Casey Musgraves didn't deserve her win, but
All right. No
Nikita flipped
negativity
the
around
chair.
here. All right, Lady Gaga, though, did come out and support Cardi today. So I think
Yes.
that's interesting that, you know, they're all coming together and rallying together
And so
around
did J.
this
Cole.
cause.
He said that
I
Cardi's
love
win
Gaga.
was his win as
Yeah,
well.
for sure.
Yes. But anyways, next on the Grammys tea, Drake's speech for Best Rap Song actually got cut off during the event too. And producers released a statement saying that they offered him the chance to continue his speech post-commercial, but he was happy with how it ended.
Post-commercial.
Hello, you can't
how
just
weird
stop
would
in the
that be?
middle of a
Right.
commercial.
Oh, hey, it's Drake. I'm back. They cut me off, so here I am.
Yeah, so many
That's so
people,
weird.
so many people got like the music to cue them out, and it was just, I don't know. It seemed like they really were running over in time. I was actually
that's a
telling my
hard
roommates about
director's
it.
call.
Yeah.
You have
No,
to
but I
be-
think they
But,
cut him off
a
because of what he
lot.
was saying.
Yes, exactly.
So
Well-
that's why I'm wearing turtleneck.
What
for
about
you,
Dua
Daddy
Lipa
Drake.
when she
Oh my
referenced
God.
"Step Up"? That was like a big thing. So that was yet again another, you know, hit at someone in the industry. So I think it was very politically charged this time. But what award show recently hasn't been politically
True.
charged?
That's
Exactly.
true. It's what's happening in the world.
Yeah.
hard.
All right. Well, you know, another Grammy attendee got into some drama recently herself. So Katy Perry was accused of having a part of her collection have blackface in it. I see an interesting face coming for you. So let's take a look at that. What do you all think about these shoes? They had like a white shoe and a black shoe, different pairs. Any thoughts?
Woo.
First of all, it's
hot in here.
February. Even though we have not talked about it, it is Black History Month. So all of this is coming out. Let's not think that it's something new because it's definitely not. All these people and all these designers, they do this on purpose to mock African Americans. That's my personal opinion. Y'all can tweet me, y'all can at me. We could talk about this sometime later because, you know, I'm heated about all of this.
I'm sweating
Gucci,
again.
Montclair, Prada, y'all all can come see me.
All right.
I think
Christian
you covered.
Louboutin, I need my red bottom.
I think you covered all of the feelings on that hot topic.
I think you did. I think it's time to move on.
Yes.
My man, Justin Bieber, I guess Haley's man, is back in the news.
That's why you sweating.
That's right. I'm so
I
upset.
just
Tears.
can't.
Her pores are crying.
Yeah, thank you. He recently graced the cover of Vogue magazine with his wife, Haley Baldwin Bieber.
That doesn't even sound good.
I know, it's Makita Bieber.
Oh
Anyways,
no, that's worse. Not gonna lie.
And B.
anyways, did you guys see the cover? Did you see it?
I do have to say, the cover itself was horrific.
Gotta wipe those pores away.
The cover was so bad. I don't know why they chose that photo for
That
the
was
cover.
so weird.
She looks at least 25 years older than him in the photo. She just has like, she just looks more mature than him.
Yeah.
And for the cover, I don't know that I would have chosen that photo. I loved the rest of the shoot though, like of them and like the matching pieces and stuff. I loved those photos, but the cover photo was, I
had a problem with one quote where he talks about how he went celibate because, you know, he was giving himself back to God. I'm all for it. But then Haley is his reward. I'm like, don't want to think about that, Justin, because it's not me. And,
are you saving yourself for Justin?
well, you know, my chance is up now.
I'm dead.
And his poster is still up in my wall. Yes, I'm 21 years old, and I have pictures of him when he was 16 up in my room.
That's creepy.
All right.
He's there for me when I go to sleep.
But I mean,
Well-
do you guys think that with artists who have this like sex appeal or this like longing of female followers, do you think that when they do get a significant other that it kind of like decreases
Oh,
them?
1,000%.
Oh, 110%. He was the like swoop hair, like
Fucking
lover,
hair.
like now he's like 23, I think,
And
and
looks like a truck driver.
he does not look
Yeah.
like a truck
Yeah, he
driver.
looks-
He's
he-
still attractive, thank
He
you.
looks.
It's just
looks
like
If you're
every
into,
boy
if
I
you're
went
into
to high
truck
school with.
drivers, I guess it's
no,
good.
it's just like I went from longing to him to now just wanting to be his friend. So I guess it's
You friend
Well,
zone Justin
he-
Bieber.
you know,
You friend zone Justin
Well,
Bieber?
he might need a friend right now, though,
Biebs.
because it was actually recently announced that he's getting treatment or seeking treatment for depression. So that's something that we need
We
to
can go
kind of be on the
together.
lookout for. Oh my God.
Couples therapy.
All right. Well, sending our love to Justin Bieber, and
That's
hopefully
right.
he'll get another great cover coming up soon.
Maybe
Love you,
Vogue
babe.
can pick a better photo for the
True.
cover.
Yeah,
Anyways,
because I heard that she was looking manly. I mean,
she
I've seen
was,
it,
she
but
was, she was.
don't come for his wife.
She could shave my legs with her jawline.
You would want me to come for his wife.
No, I
because that's your
support, I
man.
support all his.
All right,
She
ladies.
friends on him. Anyways, coming up, Makita is back talking Grammys fashion with our girl Caroline.
Hey guys, welcome back. We're back with beautiful Caroline Regret, and this week we're doing a little something different. The Grammys were this past weekend, so why not talk about all the fashion?
Yeah, how did you feel about the red carpet looks?
Honestly, there were a few that I really liked and a few that I was like, please stay at home next year.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. I was kind of surprised about how like extreme some people went. We'll see.
Well, let's start with Rexa. You know, she had trouble finding a designer that would dress her, and she found one, and she looked gorgeous.
Yeah, that's definitely my favorite look of the night. I think it's so flattering on her.
My queen, Miley Cyrus. I'm a huge fan of
Oh,
this
yeah.
pantsuit situation, and she rocked it.
I love her natural looking makeup as well. I love Miley too. She's like my whole childhood.
Party.
This was definitely the talk of the night. So I saw something on Barstool Sports that said she looked like an exploding, what was it, like a sushi roll, like a California roll. I was like, oh gosh.
I mean, I think it was more avant-garde. She kind of looked like Ursula, but I was like, okay, she's giving me body, so I was okay with it.
She definitely had a balancing act going on with that thing on her head.
Caroline doesn't seem like she was a fan. Toni Braxton. When I say she came to slay, she came to slay. If this is what I could go and look like at prom, I would do it.
Yeah, I feel like she definitely pulls it off. I mean, it's a little bit risque, but I see what she was going for.
Kylie Jenner. She looks like a can of Pepto-Bismol. So
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of her hair either. I feel like she just looked kind of angry the whole night as well.
I was just, no.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Katy Perry. I don't know how I feel about this. Definitely a lot of ruffles, but I feel like it's very unflattering.
I don't know. I feel like it kind of looks like a lampshade.
Yeah, just super fun.
Yeah. The makeup was great though. So good effort there.
Yeah.
Janelle Monáe. Ooh, tongue twister.
I feel like that headpiece thing was kind of going around the whole night. I think Miley had something on that was
True,
similar.
and J-Lo did as well.
Yeah,
So
that's definitely a trend.
I like the deep V. I think it's very flattering, and I think she looks very regal.
Yeah, I like the black and white. I like all the texture. I think it's pretty. I'm just not a big fan of the shoulders, but other than that.
Heidi Klum, what can't this woman do? I mean, those legs.
I was about to say, she looks so good.
Like, I'm 21, and she looks ages better than me. So yes, Heidi, you really came and you did that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Charlie Puth. I like this look. I think it's nice to have the double-breasted.
You like the
to it.
look.
I'm just not a fan of the collar. And
The
the
brown, he looks like
I think it's the shirt that
No.
makes it not work.
His face, like, smile. You're on the red carpet.
I know, no one was smiling.
He's like, no
What's up with
awards
that?
for me. Joy. She doesn't get my name. Wherever you may stand, was this necessary?
Yeah, it just wasn't feeling this one.
I feel like every year she comes out and she does this, and I'm just like, girl, after this, we're not gonna know who you are. Go home. Go home,
She
Joy.
just needs to
Go
needs
home.
to go.
Thank you so much, Caroline, for joining us once again and going over all these crazy looks. This was something else.
Definitely a scene that night, so.
Mm-hmm.
So Bethany, I mean, I heard you went to go check out this whole new initiative about diversity and communication on campus. I would love to hear so much more about it.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Hey everyone, we are on campus today taking a closer look at a new initiative that some HPU students are doing to get a closer look at diversity in communication. They're doing an event today, so let's go on in and check it out. All right guys, I am here with Brianna Gregory, who is on the team that is spearheading this campaign called Flip the Switch. So tell me some things about what you guys have going on to raise awareness for this and events you have coming up in the future.
Yeah, so right now we actually have our banner event, which is what I'm doing right now. So people can put their hand in a color of orange, which is the color of diversity awareness, and kind of make a pledge to be a part of the mission of diversity in communication and the benefits that come with having a lot of diverse thought in the field. So, and then later we have an open mic night where people can share their experiences, the things that they're hurting with, or like just things that they want to have hope for the future, as well as an event called Stronger Ties, which is really cool. It's actually an art installation that you can be part of. So you'll write either a hope for the future or something on a ribbon, and you can tie it to the bigger picture, which will ultimately say Flip the Switch.
Well, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I know I'll have to go. You guys will definitely have to check it out too. I know that they can keep track of the events on the Instagram, right?
Yes, on Flip the Switch HPU on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook.
Amazing. So tell me about like the one message that you really want to push across, you and your team, to all students, and what's like the main point that you want them to get out of this?
Just that every voice matters, and that there are so many benefits that come with having diversity in the field of communication. Not only just by like what you look like, but diversity of thought as well. So the more diverse the thoughts are in the room, the better the outcome of whatever you're trying to do is going to end up. So just promoting that everyone is equal in what they can bring to the table.
I love that. Thank you so much for talking with me.
Yeah.
So I really love what the Bateman team is doing. I know they're spending a lot of time on it, and I think that the variety of the events that they have going on is really going to speak to students, not only in the School of Communications, but kind of all over the place, to not only get excited about diversity in communication and realizing that we all do have a home, but empowering those to act and get involved.
Yeah, that's one thing that I really do like about the entire initiative is the entire thing about inclusion.
Yeah.
And not just, ethnic inclusion, but inclusion all across the board, which I think is really, really much needed here at our university. So congrats to the team. Like, I really support you guys to keep it going. But coming up, we'll be sharing a point of view you won't want to miss.
right, guys, welcome back. So this week, our point of view is going to be a little bit different. We felt that this needed to be addressed. We've been talking about it, and it's something that needs to be talked about publicly. The issues going on campus right now with racial slurs and text messages and potential hate crimes, that's not something that I feel comfortable not talking about because it's where we live, it's the people that we're surrounding ourselves with, and it's something that makes me sick to my stomach. What do you guys have to say?
I mean, we just talked about this on a national level with
Megyn Kelly and other
Megyn
things.
Kelly and Jussie Smollett.
Yeah.
It's just sad that it's 2019 and things like this are still being brought up. And a thing that really annoys me is when people are like, well, I don't see color. Well, everyone sees color. And it's not about not seeing color. It's about being like understanding and empathetic of other colors.
Yes.
True.
Yes,
No,
I agree
1,000%.
1000%. Show your true colors. So we as a community can move forward. We need to start supporting Black businesses, African Americans. We need to support each other because obviously you can see that some people do not have your best interests at heart. They'll sit there and smile in your face, but then send these text messages and say these nasty words to you. That's my tea, and you can comment me afterwards.
Yeah, no, I think that this obviously is a tough issue on campus. I would like to think it's not representative of our entire community. I think that there are a lot of individuals like us and like the people that we surround ourselves with that, you know, appreciate and accept and love everyone for who they are. I mean, I think we all bring a lot of diverse thoughts and backgrounds to the table, but I think going forward, it's best that we try as a collective community to look at each other and love each other for who each other is, because regardless of what you're affiliated with, what your major is, what you're involved in, anything of the like, we're all individuals here and we're all growing, and why not support each other? And it doesn't matter if a story is fake or if a story is true. There's negativity being put out there in the you know in the world. It's just something that shouldn't be happening. I think that that's a really important aspect, and it's not a reflection upon High Point at all. I don't think. I think it's a reflection on individuals that attend the school. It's not looking down on High Point, like it's not looking down on the university. I think it's very much like individuals are responsible for their own actions. You know, we're all very lucky to be here, and you can't place that blame on like, you know, the university. I definitely think so. I think it's definitely where it's like you have to look at there's individuals in the world that are going to be, you know, racist and are going to have problems with people from different backgrounds, but we all have to instead focus on the positive and come together. But like,
I will
do
say
you know what I'm
that
trying
I
to say?
appreciate though, like the conversation is now started, and that's
Yes.
because word got out, and that's because people are talking about it. Sweeping things under the rug solves zero problems. Trying to mask issues that are happening and crimes that are being committed is not solving anything. Having conversations like this and talking openly about things, like I want to give a shout out to Lindsay Kloss for sending out an email to the student body, letting us know that, you know, they are aware and that it's not going to be silenced. That speaks measures, and it's getting that conversation started, which is very necessary.
My thing is that the conversation has been started a while ago when another incident had happened. And we do have actually circles that happen, I believe it's every Wednesday or every Tuesday or every other, here on campus where people can come and talk about these issues. Uncommon grounds. I just really think that it's just being brought up now again, and that the conversation has started because of another incident that has happened. And it's not going to change unless it becomes a university problem. Same thing with what you were saying about, it's not like the entire like university. Yes, it is an individual, but this individual goes to this university. And you know, for as people who show off the university when we give tours and stuff like that, these things come up as questions. And me, I try to be very transparent and honest. Now, if you want to talk about organizations and individuals, then let's talk about the opposite. Let's talk about Colin Kaepernick, and then also with the NFL. That was one person trying to make a difference. However, it turned into an entire national thing where no player can stand or kneel for what they believe in.
No,
so if you want to flip it the other way, like let's keep it real here. Let's keep it real.
No, I totally
Sorry,
agree.
I'm sweating.
I wholeheartedly, but also like I think that, but I do think though that like to see a positive progression, we have to be willing to look to see where the issues are and how we can like better the issue. And like, yes, the conversation may have started too late, and it sometimes takes too long to get like the ball rolling on certain issues, but like that doesn't mean that we shouldn't look at it from like a perspective where like, okay, we're going to change things, we
Right.
want to change things. Can you agree with me on that?
I can agree that the change will happen if people want it to happen.
And
Yes.
Because
Yes,
we
1000%.
agree with that, but also you can't force someone to not
No,
be
you
racist,
can't.
and you can't
Yeah.
force someone
No.
to not, want to change. But you have to be those leaders in the environment to show them this is what you should be like, this is what you should look for.
Sometimes I just think that we're back in the 1960s, but that's my own personal opinion. Let's move on.
No, I mean,
I think you got to take the negativity out of it. I understand it is. I think it's extremely vile. As someone who has grown up with dark skin, I got bullied, and I think things like that and words like that are just so nasty. But I think when I think of it, I'm like, wow, okay, people are seeing this. Maybe people will stop saying it when they hear a song, or maybe they'll stop like even thinking, oh, can I say that? So I think it's, yes, conversation has started, but I think it's moving conversation even more to people who probably would have never talked about it.
exactly. And also, it's, you can ignite a conversation about something. For example, if you're talking about diversity in general, like obviously you can talk like, oh, there's not that much diversity in this specific environment if we're talking about one key environment across the world. But there's a difference between talking about it and then empowering individuals to see a change, make a change, and also making individuals help create an environment where everyone feels like they're at home.
Right.
Because we have a home here, right where we're standing, like we have a home, and like it's important to us. Like we all come from different backgrounds. We all bring a lot to the table, but it's sad to know that due to the actions of individuals, not only on our campus, but across the world, people feel like they don't have a home. But like, I think what we can do is not rely on that, but try to push forward an initiative to make it better and see a positive change.
I agree.
What?
I think we'll be here all day if Mo keeps going.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, I agree.
No, I think we all, and it's not all roses and daisies. It's not all
That's right.
sunshine, you know?
There's no peaches and
No,
sunshine.
no,
here.
it can there can be bad moments. But the thing is, I think the important part
Growing
is like,
from those
we all stand united, and all the individuals that stand on the outsides like us need to be united in helping aid the situation. What? Throwing
I'm
shade
just looking at you.
Yeah.
I can't look at
You're
you.
looking like
bitch.
this.
Yeah, you're like, that's the tea. All right.
That's all we have for you this week. I'll quit.
Well, come back next week for the hottest tea, best tips around, and so much more.
We'll always be giving it to you point blank.
Thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our channel.
Throw us a like.
Let us know what you think or what you want to see next in the comments.
And make sure to follow all our social medias.